Regency Row is super unique. It's high-rise urban living with a typical residential condo lifestyle. I mean, that's probably the best way to describe it. You have privacy because you have your own garage. You have privacy that you can come and go without seeing a doorman. But you have all the services of the Ritz and all the amenities of a high-rise. Imagine walking up to a building and seeing this incredible architecture and seeing this incredible building, and then walking in, it looked like a World War II bomb bunker. It literally all concrete floors, concrete walls, steel stairways. Very hard to imagine it being finished. But the uniqueness of the project and the opportunity to make something really cool really intrigued me, got me excited. There are 5 total stories. Well, 6 really, because the garage is one, which is in the basement garage. Private, secure parking, which you don't get with typical high-rise urban living. So 3 to 4 car garages, depending upon size of cars that you have, and private storage, and which you don't get with high-rise living. And you get your own private elevator. And so private high-speed elevator, it's not like these residential elevators that you hear about in these nice houses that go 1 mile an hour and it takes 10 minutes to get to one floor. This is a real elevator. There's the street level, which accesses to Olive Street, and that's sort of your front door. That's where you walk, the walking environment, where you can walk out your front door, walk to great restaurants, walk to Starbucks, walk to the park, walk wherever you want to walk to, and come back without going through the lobby. It gives you your privacy, so you have like your own living house environment, but you have the amenities of the high-rise. It's pretty cool. There's a couple things on how you live in it that are really unique. The outdoor patios give you a great space to go outside and enjoy the outside, but also be extremely private. The rooftop deck and the rooftop living is the unique feature that you have. It's almost a penthouse type feature. You end up having a house that feels like a penthouse. Some of the cool things that you ought to pick up on are the master bathroom cabinets. That's a car paint finish on it. So they're super high gloss. It's car paint. And so you get that reflective feel in them. And it's a very, very durable paint job and a very, very high-end finish. They're all European frameless cabinets with the highest end of hardware, solid brass hardware, soft close drawers, soft close hinges. It's the coolest stuff you can do in cabinetry right now. The kitchen is a book-matched walnut. That's European finished. All the European drawer glides, European hinges, the highest end of finish on that. And then we use solid slabs as a backsplash. So a lot of times you see like tile for backsplash, that's solid 2-centimeter slabs on the wall, which are incredibly high-end finish for this type of product. I mean, we really worked on a lot of the details on the important parts. Spend the money in the kitchen, spend the money in the master bath. And we did a good job in making those the best areas in the house.
Mark and his crew are always on the cutting edge, especially here.
What you'll notice about this space is a lot of the wall finishes, if it's a smooth paintable wall, museum finish, we call it a level 4 finish. So there's no texture on the walls. It's very, very smooth. It gets to that art gallery feel on the wall textures. So that is sort of the trend that we're seeing more of. And then wallpaper. Wallpaper is back. We used an Elatis paper, which is one of the brands, designers, that makes a really unique textured wallpaper. We are flush, and so we in essence install the base molding before we do the sheetrock, and the sheetrock comes down, so the wall is one plane. There's not a layered effect. If you notice that there's really no light switches, we used a Lutron dimming system, so the lights are set to the dim that we want it to be. They're set to where we want it to be at the time of day, And on top of that, we don't have the wall acne, is what I call it, of all the switches on the wall to control all the different lights.
And speaking of light,
The light fixture that we have in the family room is a vintage reclaimed light that Laura Carrar sourced for another unit. And we sold the unit before we were able to use it, and I love the light fixture so much. I sort of designed this whole room around that light fixture because it was so unique.
unique is perhaps the one word that truly sums up Regency Row.
It's the sum of the little details that make it great.